Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome back to today's video, and today we're going to be showing off one map change which has happened, and you guys will probably already know what that is. But before we get into it, I want to say that we're going to be discussing a few things on the channel, and I want you guys to go and check out my previous video, which is actually a sponsored video. The reason I want you guys to check that out because that sponsor actually supports me as a creator, helps me be able to upgrade my equipment and stuff like that. So if you guys can go and check that video out and go and check the app out, I have actually been playing it quite a bit, so I recommend going to check that video out. It is on screen right now if you guys want to support me with that. But anyway, as you can see, here are a bunch of shoutouts from you guys who have been supporting me as a creator as well, which is an awesome feature that Fortnite have introduced, and it's been in the game for a while now, which helps me as a creator out as well as the sponsors. So shout out to everyone on screen. If you guys would like a shout in a upcoming video, remember to use the code postboxpat and go and tweet me at postboxpat on Twitter, and I'll be sure to give you guys a shout out in a upcoming video. So if you haven't done that already, feel free to go and do it. I want to thank everybody who's been doing that, and there we are. So let's rock straight into this video and show you guys the map change to start with, because I know a lot of people do come here for the map changes rather than the storyline stuff and things like that, but I do recommend staying tuned for this one because we've got a lot of interesting concepts to show off. And now with only a few days left until season 7, we can expect the first leak for season 7 tomorrow, which will be covered on my channel. So the Durr trucks have officially moved from Tomato Temple, which is disappointing. I thought they were going to stay here, but somehow they fitted through this tunnel, which was impossible for them, but they magically fit through, which was pretty cool, unless they went round, which I guess would have worked perfectly fine, but they could have just gone round, I guess, and they ended up over here at Dusty Diner. So we now have the new location for them. I assume they probably would have followed the road, but it's physically impossible for them to fit under that tunnel, so I guess they probably went round. So they've ended up at Dusty. We can probably expect them to go to retail, and hopefully it could end up being this store in retail being the new Durr. We don't know, it could be a Christmas themed store, but it is awaiting a new kind of location or new kind of building to be built here if it renders in. And it has got enough room for a Durr. Well, that's debatable, but it's almost got enough room for a mini Durr, I guess. I guess you could have the cooking section here in this section, kind of like a takeout, and then a few seats in the back over here, but there wouldn't be much storage for the burgers. So I guess they'd have to maybe kind of use this as a storage up here, or take control of one of these shops as well and knock it into one. So we could see construction here for a Durr. Maybe this shop on the right here, the McGuffins, may get closed down because it is kind of a abandoned shop, really. There's books on the floor and stuff, so potentially that could be closed down and turned into a Durr. But that is not what I want to talk about in this video. Obviously, I want to talk more about Season 7 features up and coming. So I've got a bunch of concepts which I've actually put together, which I've found are the best concepts out there regarding Season 7. The first one is from my friend Sadar. He is absolutely awesome, Sadar Concepts. His link is down below. He puts out so many good concepts, and I always cover his stuff on my channel because it's really awesome designs. He spends a lot of time on it, and he deserves a shout out. So his link is down below to his channel. But guys, check out the concept on screen right now that he has made. He has made a concept to kind of what we can expect to the map in the future. So this is what we can expect. We can expect that the castle is going to maybe not exactly look like that, but that's the sort of idea we get. But the main things I want to focus on is the map design he's made there. He's obviously put the snow area there by just into Snobby Shores slightly, and he has the little island there that I guess will be probably kind of like iced up towards it, that it's like all frozen in the water so you can walk across it rather than like a bridge or something, because a bridge would work cool, but you'd get a lot of bridge campers. So the location of that is obviously going to be structured over there by the spawn island, and that's probably where we can expect that to be. So hopefully we do get something like that during the Season 7 update. That's what I'm hoping regarding that. I know you guys probably already know that by now, but that's the first concept we've had there from Sadar. Now the next concept I've got for you guys is another Reddit post. I will link all these down below, by the way. Credit to all the sources for this one. We've actually experienced a weird glitch in the map this guy did, a little bit like the cheese glitch we had at Thanos Lake. If you guys remember Thanos Lake, do you guys remember the cheese glitch live stream I did? I've still got that up on my channel if you want to check it out. Basically, the whole of Loot Lake turns into cheese. It turned into bright yellow colors, and it's pretty funny. So yeah, check that out. It was a glitch. But yeah, this screenshot you can see on screen right now shows off exactly what the map will look like when it's snowy, and I guess the cheese is kind of like replacing the idea of snow as well on the right hand side, the yellow. So yeah, that's kind of a weird glitch someone had, which shows that the snow textures are ready to rumble. That's it with that one. The next one I found on Reddit is regarding the food trucks again. So going back to the food trucks, you can see on screen right now the picture for that one. that one actually shows all of the locations we've had so far, which is a total of 10 different locations for the food trucks. They started out all the way at Greasy Grove and moved all the way to Dusty Diner. And there's the route they've taken there, which is really awesome, or route, depending on what you want to call it. But yeah, they've taken that and it goes pretty well. So they go all the way around and kind of shows exactly which direction they went. It doesn't show exactly the road path. I'll quickly go over that again for those wondering. This is only going to be really quick though. Greasy along the road to the actual football pitch, then down towards Pleasant, then through that section there across either around the back or through the grass towards Haunted. Didn't get many sales there. Moved straight towards the actual little racing pitch over here. Then from the racing pitch, it went towards, we had one at Motel for a bit, then Motel to Lazy, then Lazy to Risky, Risky to Temple, and then Temple to Dusty. And probably the final destination, hopefully, will be retail, but we can't guarantee that. So that was everything again on the food storyline. You saw that there. And then we're moving on to the next thing that I found on Reddit, which is probably one of the best concepts I've seen out there so far regarding Season 7. Check this one out, guys. This one is actually a creator called The Gold Side, and he's actually created this concept. I think it's amazing. He actually really does a really good job of it because it kind of shows off, you can see on the left hand side, that only half the map will be snowy and the other half of it will kind of just be a little bit frozen and a little bit kind of snowy a little bit, but not 100%. And he also goes and talks about, well, I don't know if he's trying to like hint this, but he's hinting that over time, the Season 7 concept will get more and more snowy towards the end of Season 7, which would be very cool and very clever if they do that. So you can see here, it works pretty well, this concept. I really do like it. Probably one of my favorite concepts I've seen so far regarding Season 7, but that's it for that concept. Now, you're probably wondering, what else have I got for you guys? Well, this concept is another secret map change for you guys that we haven't really covered on the channel, and it's something I do want to mention, is this one right now. So, you can see it on screen from the Reddit user, Cheese 30, I guess. Cool name, my friend. You can see here, he's actually pointed out the actual locations of the cube ruins, and he shows that potentially it's the same shape that we have of the actual ruin marks the cube or Kevin left behind. So pretty interesting. A coincidence? I think not, he says on that post. So that is something that we can discuss in the future, really. It's quite interesting and probably is going to have a huge impact on the storyline regarding Season 7. We kind of just at a stage now where we're kind of thinking that this area could have something in the future. I personally feel like this bit here has got to do with something on the Fortnite map. They wouldn't just make this entire ruin just to remember Kevin. I feel like there has to be something behind it, and that's where it comes in with the idea of this filling the exact same shape of the actual ruins that are located on the map. It feels like it fits it perfectly almost. So I guess it could be hinting something there. We don't know if these are going to actually disappear for Season 7 or not. I assume they probably will, but we don't know 100%. I know previous updates, for example, the Meteor Strike locations did get covered in by Season 7, but here we do have quite some big terrain pieces, so maybe throughout Season 7 we may see vans coming here, picking these up and moving them. Again, we do know Dusty Divot was all cleared out by the end of Season 4, and during Season 5 we even had Dusty in construction, and eventually they fully made the museum where you can actually go and visit parts that landed into the actual Dusty Divot like this. So potentially we could even get a museum for Kevin, which could be located over at Paradise Palms, which would be an awesome location for the museum. I feel like if they did something like that, a lot of people would still remember him, and they could take pieces from like the ruins that he's made and stuff and put it into an exhibit kind of thing, like a museum, which would be really cool. A theory that I really wanted, I wanted them to put a gravestone here for him, but they never actually did it, so that'd have been pretty cool. But you could build an easy expedition outside of Paradise or where he spawned in this area here, a nice little building, kind of like museum type thing, which would be pretty awesome. Regarding that is everything I've got in today's video for you guys regarding map changes and storyline changes. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. It's only been a really short one today just because I kind of wanted to fit as much in as I could regarding the leaks towards Season 7. Other than that, I know many people have been traveling over to the island. I've tried it myself. It is a quite difficult task to pull off, but there is a way of actually glitching out using ice to actually end up over there. So using the freeze traps, and you can end up over at the island, but you can't fly around it. So it really isn't really worth it, but you can get close to it, which is cool, where you can kind of inspect it a little bit, but nothing really major. So I guess The island is getting closer and closer every day, as I talked about in a previous video, but we're going to have to see exactly what we get regarding Season 7 teasers and that. So I assume tomorrow is going to be the first teaser. If we don't see the teasers tomorrow, we could even expect Season 7 to be delayed further into December. We now are hitting into December. The last thing I've got for you guys is regarding Christmas skins. You can see here on the Chinese servers, I've actually got a screenshot from their official page where they go and advertise that the Nutcracker skin is actually going to be returning in Fortnite Battle Royale. You can see that on screen right now. It's just a little screenshot from in-game where they put the Nutcracker skin on it. So I guess we can probably expect the Nutcracker to reappear during Season 7 during the Christmas event, and it probably is going to be the most likely skin to reappear. There will be a few Christmas skins that don't reappear. We had that with the Halloween skin, the Gold Trooper. It never reappeared in the item store, and a lot of people were disappointed. But that's it for this video. If you guys haven't already, go and check out my earlier video that I uploaded today regarding the sponsor. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. It'd be awesome if you guys could stick around for daily Fortnite content and keep up to date with the latest storyline, map change, Season 7 news, and any other features that get added in throughout Season 7. I also cover the most difficult challenges throughout the weeks on my channel as well. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe with your theories down below. And this is postboxpat signing out.